Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Raul from Dynamite Kickboxing. We are back with our next edition of Film Study Friday. I know it's Saturday. I apologize for the one-day delay. Stuff came up. Sorry about that. Either way, we're here with Film Study Friday. Let's get right into it. Today, we're going to talk about how to beat the taller opponent. If you're the shorter fighter, how you can defeat the taller fighter. And the person who's going to help us out with that today is a good friend of mine, Bailey Sugden. He's the bad boy. He's the British Bulldog. Comes from a great gym, Suggy's gym, with his father, Dean Sugden. Salute to Dean and Bailey. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's talk about how Bailey was able to use his skills to defeat the taller opponent in John Morehouse at his last appearance at GLORY here in Chicago, and how Bailey was able to score the first finish in his GLORY career, and how he was able to give John Morehouse the first finish loss of his career. Let's get right into it. In our first clip, we see Bailey Sugden utilizing his feints against John Morehouse. Feints are a great way to close distance against a taller opponent, and Bailey was able to utilize that there to land those huge right hands on Morehouse. Again, feints allow you to close that distance because it makes the taller opponent second-guess himself and allows you to inch closer so you can follow with huge strikes. And in this instance, Bailey follows up with a huge left hand that hits Morehouse square in the jaw.
It's going to be a little bit more relying on his movement, circling, finding that opportunity. But he said in his last fights he didn't throw his hands enough, so he needs to be confident being able to get hit and pressure back.
Oh, nice left hand.
In our second clip, we see Bailey Sugden utilizing great forward pressure against his opponent, John Morehouse. That's our second tip on how to defeat a taller opponent. By utilizing forward pressure, you take the space away from the taller opponent, and it makes it very difficult for them to strike. In this clip, John Morehouse tried to hit Bailey with an uppercut. Bailey hit him with a cross, triple hook low kick to finish off his combination.
But Morehouse moving, using good distance.
In our third clip, Bailey Sugden uses a pushing hook into a huge overhand right that cracks John Morehouse, follows up with a huge combination, and earns a knockdown in the first round. Another tip on how to beat a taller opponent is by using that overhand right. It's one of your most effective weapons, and Bailey was able to use that to great effect here against John Morehouse, cleaning his clock and knocking him back towards the ropes.
So now it's, and a right hand buckles Morehouse back to the rope, and here comes the bad boy. That's Morehouse's 2, 3.
Oh, good combination.
In our next clip, you see Bailey's forward pressure in action once again as he moved towards Morehouse with a huge flurry of combinations. And what I like here is that Bailey uses a knee fake into that big overhand right in order to crack Morehouse once again.
Off to a banging start here.
Oh, good left hook, good pressure combinations.
Big overhand right.
In our final sequence, we see Bailey Sugden utilize one of my favorite techniques here at Dynamite, checking the low kick and countering with a big left hook. From there, Bailey hits him with a few more punches, and he's just hammering away at him with his right hand. Morehouse tries to create some space to get away from Bailey, but to no avail. Bailey uses that knee fake one more time and cracks him with another overhand right.
He goes, I need finishes. I don't want to leave it to the judges.
John Morehouse is in a world of trouble, and it doesn't.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bailey Sugden did a phenomenal job against John Morehouse back at GLORY Chicago. He was able to use his feints in order to close distance against John Morehouse and have him second-guess himself. He was able to use his forward pressure in order to push him back against the ropes in the corner and go to work against him. He was able to use his fakes, such as whenever he used his knee fake into the huge overhand right and crack John Morehouse repeatedly with it, and much, much more. Again, Bailey did a phenomenal job. Salute to Bailey and his father, Dean, out in the UK. Hope you guys are doing well. And hope everybody enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please do us a favor. Like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please stay tuned for more content coming soon. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Boom.